The Dossier Report. Open up your mind. The CDC endorses schools C-19 test to state policies. To test to state policy, excuse me. U.S. health officials are endorsing test to state policies that allow close contacts of students infected with the C-19 to remain in classrooms if they test negative. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention decided to more firmly embrace the approach already used by many school districts after research of such policies in the Chicago and Los Angeles areas found C-19 infections did not increase when using the approach. Test to stay is an encouraging public health practice to help keep children in school. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky said on Friday. Excuse me, y'all. CDC's official guidance for schools has been that when someone in a school tests positive for C-19 infection, those were deemed to be in close contact should stay out of school and home quarantine for 10 days. With the announcement Friday, the CDC is saying both test and stay programs and quarantining approaches that are both equally good options for schools. Hundreds of schools have adopted test to stay policies, and several states have funded statewide test to stay policies to prevent students from spending long stretches away from school. Previously, the CDC said there is a problem in the approach as long as other measures such as masking for both teachers and students were followed. CDC has been working with some school districts to evaluate the programs, and the agency released 2 studies that indicated they worked well. One was in suburban Lake County, Illinois, just north of Chicago, which adopted a program in August. Close contacts were allowed to stay in school, provided both the infected persons in close contact were masked when an exposure might have happened. The close contact had no symptoms, and the close contact was tested 1, 3, 5, and 7 days after exposure to the infected person. Infections developed in only 16 of the more than 1,000 close contacts who were tracked, a transmission rate of about 1.5%. Health officials deemed it a successful approach that allowed many students to stay in school. Similar results were reported in a similar study that looked at what happened this fall in schools in LA County, California. Researchers counted 7,511 student close contacts in school that tried the strategy, and the secondary infection rate was 0.7%. So basically, it's the same thing if you work a job. If the C-19 infects you and everything, then you basically have to sit out 10 days 10 days before you can come back. So I think it's a good policy if it's working. Plus, it'll help some kids who don't have to travel so far to get to school. They can do it at home. But we'll see how long it lasts. Tell me in the comment section, do you believe that this approach would work? If the numbers say so, but to me, it's to me everybody should. To me, I believe the government should cut bills off from everybody. At least suspend the bills so we can get this in a better controlled environment. Right now, it's like people are getting affected, and it's like, man, they're losing their job or they got to go home for a couple weeks. You know, they need their check every day. You know, there's people. We're all not fortunate to have money like that. So to me, I believe I believe that they should shut the jobs down and they should let people live, like let be free. Like don't take any money from people. But we know that's not gonna happen. But thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can hit that you can hit that description box, hit the link, it'll take you to my Cash App. You could donate $1, you could donate $1,000,000. Whatever you're willing to give, we appreciate. Thank you for listening. The Dazier Report is signing off. Peace.